myself and winded myself right there. I drive here in Michigan and only in Michigan for the most part. I haul a multi-axle trailer. I haul a lot of weight. Weigh 132,000 pounds right now. I'm headed down I-69 southbound. Our roads are terrible if you can't tell. They just don't fix them. They really don't. Yes, I'm going to take awkward pauses because I'm focusing on the road. I'm not even looking at the camera. I have glasses on, so you probably can't tell. People drive ridiculous out here too. Terrible roads. I've got a family, 4 kids and a wife, 2 dogs and 2 cats. They're awesome. And I like to make these YouTube videos. I like to be informal, to teach people about things that I know that they may not know that they may be interested in. And one of those is truck driving. It actually gets a lot of, I think this is Dennis. Oh no, it's not. It looks like his truck. It's not. I'm gonna drag this out. I'm pulling that big hill. Let's see, I'm running 45 pounds of boost. I'm starting to pick speed back up. I'm gonna shift. Did you hear that, Johnny? Did you hear that? That air sucking back into my air cleaners. That's the noise that you heard when I was shifting. And when I was editing my video, I was watching it going, oh, that's driving me crazy. It sounds like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I made it to the top of the hill. So, I like making YouTube videos. I love truck driving, and I'm going to continue to do it. It's cool. My back hurts. A lot of you guys probably didn't know this, but I'm sitting on a pillow right now. The problems you run into as a truck driver: your battery don't start, your battery's dead, it's too cold for your worn out batteries to work. Now I got a hydraulic line and he's really kicking the old age. I got a little hole in it where that tape is. I taped it so it's not spraying anymore, but it's not too bad, and I put some floor dry underneath of it so I can get this load unloaded. I don't know where the noise is coming from. That way I can get this load offloaded and get back so I can fix them. I'm probably gonna have to fix them tomorrow morning. That, and I can't figure this CB out. I don't know what the problem is. This truck has like an old Cobra Night Watch LTD Classic, and I've got one of the Striker radios. This is like 85 watts out of the back door here, but I've got everything set up as close as it should be. You're supposed to use 19 foot of coax cable, but I got 9. But it should be working flawlessly. It's not. It's driving me crazy because I took everything apart and I know how to do it. It's like I've got too much of a ground, but I shouldn't. I don't know. I'm offloading currently and I'm getting irritated with everything, but I keep a smile on my face and I'll make it look easy. finish offloading this. Then I'm gonna drive home. Then I'm gonna be at home. Grand Rapids, the wind blows across Lake Michigan from like back, look back, look back. And I don't know, I've got quite a few pictures and video footage of trucks just burning to the ground, even in Michigan. One of them happened right back there where we were doing that little junction. I came around and he was on the westbound side over there, just burning to the ground. It looked like it was like a motor problem, maybe a fuel line broke and dumped onto the exhaust or something. Man, that sky though, I really wish this camera would clip the other way. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yesterday, my wife, she came and picked me up from the shop, and you know, she left all the kids at home, and Parker, he's my youngest son. He's anytime mom leaves, he grabs Dominic Hall, we call him, his phone. He's our oldest son. His phone is an iPhone. Hazen has an Apple or Android phone. Well, he grabs it and he says, "Hi Siri, call mom." So on our way home, he had called her probably like 10 times, and it's only about 10 minutes back to the house from our shop, and he called like 10 times. It's funny. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? He even called me, but I had my phone like wedged in my pocket, and I was driving our truck, and I didn't answer, so he called her. He has her phone all the time, and he's only 3. He's about to be 4 on Tuesday. I think Tuesday next week. But he's a smart one. He got smart really fast because all of his brothers and his sister, both of his brothers and his sister, skills a bit, are older. Let's see, Hazen's 12, 13, and 14. They know I don't know their ages. I believe Morgan's 14. And I think Dominic and Hazen are both 13 or 12. I'll ask them. I'll forget. Whatever. Alright, I figured I'd grab a little footage before it got dark, because that's not going to happen once it's not, once it's dark, you won't see me. So when I get home and I have lights, you'll see me then. Trucks are actually moving. Like, normally I'm passing everybody on my way home. They're scooting right along. Like, they alright. Holy moly, does it ever feel good to be in this thing. I'm heading home. I'm in my own vehicle now, and it feels great. These seats are so much more comfortable. Not to mention it kind of rides like a Cadillac, finding that guy. I'm gonna end this video right here with me shining into the dang roof of the car. I'm tired. When I get home, I'm just gonna eat. I'll probably edit this video and get it live for tomorrow, and I'll go to bed. I'm probably not gonna edit it tonight. I want to. But tomorrow I'm gonna work on that truck. Not sure I'll get any video footage of that, because people get weirded out by the camera, and I think that I'll have a couple of people in there helping me. So I don't know. We'll try. Maybe I'll hide it on them. They all know what I do. It actually took them like 7 years to find out that I had a YouTube channel. Anybody I work with, it took them like 7 years. It's funny to me. Alright guys, hey, thanks for watching, and remember, I made these videos live for you guys to watch them, and I love getting comments. So comment, give it a thumbs up if it was alright. If you liked it, share it on your own social media, and no matter what you do, make it look easy. See ya. Show you guys that when I don't have the camera on, this is how I drive. I can't stand light shining back at me. Even like this information system, I shut it off and turn the dash all the way down. I do it in our trucks that have GPS too. I shut that thing right off. It's too blinding, way too distracting. I like to look out and everything inside be black and everything outside be lit up with the headlights, you know? Yeah. You guys probably can't see anything. Ah.